Trust your instincts. That uneasy feeling in your gut is often a warning about something you can't quite see or explain. In a city as old as London, the past never really leaves. It lingers, waiting for someone to notice. Jamal thought his new flat was just old and creaky, until the real horror began. The building seemed to breathe with secrets, every floorboard groaning under the weight of stories untold. He'd laugh off the odd chill or the wind howling through the cracks, blaming it on Victorian quirks. But something was wrong with the attic. It started with a sense of being watched, a prickling on the back of his neck whenever he passed the sealed hatch at the end of the hallway. The landlord insisted it was just storage sealed off for decades, but Jamal couldn't shake the feeling that something was up there, waiting. Jamal was a regular uni student, excited about his cheap new place in East London. He'd moved in with dreams of independence and late-night study sessions. The rent was almost too good to be true, and the faded grandeur made it feel like living in history. He never imagined that history would come alive. But every night, between 2 and 3 a.m., he heard slow, heavy footsteps pacing above him, right where the landlord swore there was nothing but a sealed attic. The footsteps were deliberate, almost ritualistic, as if someone or something was trapped in a loop. Jamal tried to convince himself it was just the building settling, but the sounds grew more distinct, more human. Then came the whispers. At first they were barely audible, like the wind rustling through the eaves. But soon they became unmistakable, soft, urgent, and chillingly close, as if someone was standing just above his bed, murmuring secrets meant only for him. A woman's voice, calling his name from above. The voice was sorrowful, pleading, and filled with a loneliness that seeped into Jamal's dreams. He'd wake up drenched in sweat, heart pounding, convinced he'd heard his name echoing through the darkness. Jamal's heart raced as shadows danced across his walls and doors creaked open on their own. The temperature would drop suddenly, and the air would feel thick, almost suffocating. He started leaving lights on at night, but even the glow of his bedside lamp couldn't keep the shadows at bay. Desperate for answers, he confronted an old neighbor who revealed the attic's chilling secret. Decades ago, a girl hanged herself up there. The tragedy had been whispered about for years, but no one spoke of it openly. The neighbor's eyes filled with fear as she warned Jamal never to open the attic no matter what he heard. Each night the voice grew louder, the lights flickered.